we'll close things off the right way, always. And we're going to celebrate winning. We're going to celebrate winning. Let me tell you. Listen. What we do is too hard. I do not ever want to be a program where winning, okay, ain't good enough. I don't want to be a program like that. That's a miserable place to be. All right? I'm as competitive as all get out. And I know when you maybe don't play as well as you want, or you missed an opportunity here or there, okay, that you feel again bad, or you want a little more. But so what? When we come in here, man, this is our sanctuary. You think about how hard we freaking work and strain to get to 1-0 this week. Just this week. Did we not work our ass off this week? Did we accomplish our goal? Did I tell you that there would be opposition? You're damn right. It ain't easy. It ain't easy.
Reestablishing OUDNA every day.
Headed back to the rugby fields. Feels a little different over there.
You gotta do everything to get better, be prepared for the next season.
Soda Jacks, are you ready? Begin!
Championship level in everything that we do. That's what OUDNA is. What was you saying? All right, man, that was a lot of fun. I love seeing you guys have some fun. It's what it's all about. All your hard work, nothing better than being with your brothers and celebrating victory and those great moments. And as we know, there's tough and challenging moments as well. But man, Saturday was a lot of fun. You guys played really, really well. And thankful for you guys, all the hard work, coaches as well, and staff. Just a wonderful job. And again, that's showing maturity, going on the road for the first time and taking care of business and playing like we're capable of playing. Not playing perfect, and we say that all the time, and I don't ever want that to fall on deaf ears, because sometimes you can lose your passion chasing perfection, and then you're not having fun. When you're not having the result that you want or the success that you want. When you expect perfection from yourself, you can really drain yourself of all the passion that you have for the game. And I want to make sure I do a good job as a leader, and your coaches and the environment. It's a big deal. We are in a performance-based profession. The objective is to win, right? We all understand that, but that's not our motive. That's a byproduct of loving what we do, being passionate about what we do, and working really, really hard at what we do. And for those few moments during the season, you got 9 on the regular season schedule. Is it? A fourth of the season, 25% of the season is done. Of the regular season. Crazy how fast that goes. This game will be decided in the trenches on both sides of the ball. Both sides of the ball. The window's going to be tighter. All right? The window's going to be tighter. The clock's going to be just a little bit faster. The margin for error is going to be a little bit smaller. All right? You're going to go on the road, and there ain't going to be 75% Sooners. They've got tremendous pride. They've got a strong culture. This is the team that's going to come ready to compete for 4 hours. Okay, this is going to be one of those fist fights. It's going to be real. All right, I can't wait. All right, we got a lot to.
Good.
I'm Andrel Anthony. I'm from Lansing, Michigan, and I play wide receiver. Ever since I visited Oklahoma, on my birthday actually, it just felt like it was home, and the connection I got from the coaches from the moment I entered the portal into like now and still continue to keep going, it's just always like reaffirming that this is the place for me. And yeah, it's kind of stressful because you don't know where you're going to end up, who's going to contact you. But I prayed about it, and this was the right choice. My mindset going into games is just make every play I can, and if I don't, get the next one. Short-term memory, bounce back. And the season has been going pretty well. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff we leave on the table, but we work on that in practice, and we're going to finish and capitalize on it. My family is probably my biggest motivators and supporters. Just I talk to them about everything every day. It's like they're my best friends, And it's also cool because they're able to come down fortunately enough, like a lot, pretty frequently. I feel like just seeing them in the Walk of Champions is like awesome, you know? It's an amazing experience, and just seeing and hugging my mom before that is awesome. He's more than just a coach, he's like a mentor to me. I pick up a lot of small nuggets he throws at us, whether it's just wants us to be more physical, know the game better, off the field, schoolwork, and just be the best person you can be on and off the field. I didn't even believe I'd like be this good as I am right now, let alone how much like I can improve on it still. So, you know, it's just crazy to think that the improvement I've made so far, and there's so much more to achieve. You just know that the windows are going to be tighter, better coverage. The game will be like more intense. It'll be more higher emotions and stuff like that. So you really just kind of like every game, stay focused, stay locked in. You got to know that the other team is going to make some plays. You guys are going to make some plays. Just don't get too high, don't get too low, and just play your game at the end of the day. It's football. Well, I want to be the best teammate I can, motivating everybody around me, making the team better, being able to make plays, make every play I can, and just continue to grow from a mental and physical standpoint, like on the field. And then, like I said, just contribute any way I can, 100%. You know, like, we're all supportive of one another, and like I love to see like Jaden Gibson make a play up top. You know, like that brings me joy. You know, so seeing making the players around you better and just seeing them grow up is like almost like you guys are brothers. You know, and it's like I want them to do good no matter who gets this, who gets that. His messages are very like deep, and you don't really realize it until you just sit there and like think about like what he's saying. And like the biggest one for me is just when he'll walk in, he'll always put the time glass or the hourglass on the desk. And yeah, you just think it's like a normal hourglass, but you don't get time back. You can't go back. You get a bad practice yesterday, you can't go back and fix it. How are you gonna move and improve on that? How are you gonna move forward? And like he says, like on the board, it's always like the rear view mirror. Like game 2, game 1, game 3, they're all in the past, but it's like a brand new week every week. And just his huge emphasis on time is really a deep meaning to me, because like I'm already in my 3rd year, and it's crazy to think about that, you know. So.
Day 3, working man Wednesday. We finna get after it. We're gonna get right. Cincy, they on the clock. Cincy on the clock. Come on now. Stay alert.
Chris Jones is just one of those guys that you always circle and you game plan for.
You know, he's definitely one of the best interior pass rushers I think in a long time.
The best player in the league, by far.
He needs to be number 1.
All right, man, here we go. All right, those 2 dudes right there are the standard when it comes to being elite. All right, who here wants to play in the NFL? Raise your hand. If you want to play in the NFL, raise it up high, man. All right, that's what it looks like. All right, you saw Chris Jones, then followed up with Trent Williams, and everybody said, man, this is the best player in the league. And he was ranked what in the top 100? 14. You think the heart is a really important part of your body, yes or no? You think the liver is a really important part of your body, yes or no? Can you see those 2? And nonetheless, you cannot live without them. O-line, D-line. If we're going to freaking kick Cincinnati's ass, it's going to start with you. Straight up. It's going to start with you. And we're all going to follow you, period. The man who is possessed will be the man that produces. Y'all can write these down if you want to. The man that is possessed will be the man that produces. But a man that has a why, that's possessed, that has a reason for doing what he does, can survive any what. That's the man who will produce. You gotta know your why today, man. You expedite your growth as a football player and as a man. As a man, by having a mindset, by being possessed. By being possessed, by being disciplined, and by going through the fire. I cannot wait to watch you guys practice today. You guys got me? We got to get better. Let's get better today. All right, we got segment.
Man, we got a couple more days to game day. Feel me? We coming to Cincinnati to take it over, I'm telling you. Hey, man.
Let's go, Coach Hall!
Get up higher. Be an athlete with a capital F.
Let's get it.
Take that ass, man.
Come on, Tom.
Student Tex, are you ready? I say Student Tex, are you ready? Begin.
Yeah, hey, Miguel Chavis. I'm the defensive ends, outside linebackers coach. We're known as the Edgemen here at the University of Oklahoma. Keep your legs underneath your body, okay? See those extra 2 steps? Can't do it. That's better. Hey, pull the bow, pull the bow, pull the bow. Go, under control. Yeah, so from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Played high school ball at Terry Sanford, played college ball at Clemson University, and went to the NFL, played with the Steelers and the Chiefs. Had a couple of cups of coffee there for a little bit, made a little money, got out unscathed, and then went back to Clemson to finish my degree, and that's where I met Coach Venables. And I was working with the scout team, was pouring into the younger defensive line, and I was like, man, this is fun. And so there wasn't an opportunity as soon as I graduated, so I was in the ministry, vocational ministry, working in seminary at Southern Baptist Theological Seminary, and I was on my way to be a pastor. And then Coach Sweeney at Clemson, he called me, he said, hey, boy, why don't you come back and do what you're doing in the church and do it on the team, and pour into people and help be the best versions of themselves. So went back to Clemson and worked as an analyst under Coach Venables, and that's where I fell in love with defense and fell in love with this profession of coaching. Remember, it's box field to the call, seeing the ball. You guys got me on that? I'm getting off from the ball. Once I get the QB depth, I have to count it. So coaching for Coach Venables is like working for someone who's the best at their job, right? So I told Meg after my first year at Clemson working with Coach V, I said, if he wanted to go to Alaska to sell snow, we're going to go with him. Only because I some way we're going to be successful. And so when he took the head coaching job here, it was a hard decision. And on one hand, leaving home and leaving my alma mater and where my mom and my wife's family were living, and where my kids, my 4 kids were born. But on the other hand, it was really easy. My wife and I both knew in our spirit what we wanted to do. Oklahoma has amazing tradition. That's an amazing brand, and Coach Venables was going to be here if that was good enough for us. That's what it's going to feel like. All right, tackle here every time. So my family, I met my wife in college. I liked her a lot earlier than she liked me. I chased her for a couple of years, and she's the best person I know, truly. She's the most important person in my life. She's my best friend. She loves the Lord. She believes in me. She's the most forgiving person I know. And she's an amazing wife and mother. And so she means everything to me. And we have 4 kids. Judah Paul Chavis is 7. Thomas Calvin is 5. And then our identical twin girls, Sophia Lee and Adeline Louise, who are 4. So we haven't slept well here in a long time, but we're still happy. But we do spend a lot of time away from our families. And so, we're gone from, 8:30 a.m. to about 10 p.m. most nights of the week. We're really, really blessed. And one of the things that I love about Coach Venables is that our program is player and family centered. And so we don't meet at 7:30 a.m. so we can take our kids to school. So I take my sons to school every day. And those times in the truck with them are precious. You know, talking about life, listening to music, playing games. I love those times. And then we have, you know, get-togethers at our house. Me and Coach Bates are really, really intentional about having our players around our families and vice versa. You know, I want to show my guys, you know, what an imperfect but faithful husband and wife look like. I want to show my guys what it's like to encourage, exhort, and discipline their children. You know, and I want my children to see, man, these guys that they might idolize or put on a pedestal are just kids. They're just young men who have different personalities. Some are introverts, some are extroverts, and have strengths, have weaknesses, have dreams, have fears. You know, and so for me, it's all one and the same. You know, my family is my why. That's both my biological family and my players. You know, like they should have an amazing college experience. It's also the number one goal of our program is for our guys to get their degree. I want them to be traveled and go on soul mission trips, and I want them to, you know, have bigger perspective than just the perspective they inherited through their own family. And so I think for me, I try to get the most out of my guys to get them to be committed. And the way I get them to be committed is to get them to be connected. I think connection precedes commitment. And so the more connected you are to your guys, I think the better chance that you'll have at them being committed. And if they're committed and they're passionate and they have confidence and they're prepared and they're not distracted, they're going to play really good football and they're going to be really great people off the field.
Let's get it, baby.
Road dogs today, baby. Oh, hey, give it. Roll. Oh, God.
This trip, man. First class vibes, you know how we get.
Oh my God.
Feel good. We got game day in about call it 16 hours, whatever like that. Locked in, gotta view the place a little more, go through this walkthrough, hydrate, because that heat, low key, but it's gonna hit. So go over the fine details, we're gonna be good for tomorrow. Dub.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. OUDNA made it to Cincinnati. I got the all pink on, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with it, baby. Whoa. So this is what we do. Boomer Sooner come represent. Welcome to the Big 12, baby.
This fucking tip. Matter of fact, this might be man of the year. Challenge accepted. There ain't no fear. I got a drive from the way that I steer. I make it crystal clear. The vision here stay won't disappear. Cause it's a real play. I kiss the fit. I risk the hit the day when the business good. Depends on how the love. Some real homies in the circle. I get the pride high for the virtue. See when the time high, I'm
hey, they like me. They like me. They love me. They love me.
Check out, I'm just here to take what's mine. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest of all time.
We taking it?
Yeah. I'm the greatest of all time. Yeah. I'm the greatest of all time. I can never be something.
This is about Oklahoma. This is all this is about. This is our best game today. Start fast. Don't take your foot off their throat. It starts right now. That's real me. 1, 2, 3. It starts right now.
All right, boys. Hey, you don't get to do this year round. You understand? You get 12 of these opportunities a year. That's discipline through the fire. That's what we've been through. That's who go on the road with that road dog mentality and dominate the moment. There'll be a bunch of moments in the game. There'll be a few of them that don't go our way. But what we want, there's gonna be opposition. There always is. Let's fight right through it.
Oklahoma Sooners and the Cincinnati Bearcats. In the white out to the left, Jones
Jones keeps it, runs right into Danny Stutzman. Back to pass Jones, he's going to run it himself up the middle. Caught, dropped. Jaron Canning playing well early. 40-yard field goal try off the foot of Carter Brown is up and good. Quick snap out to Farouk. Caught on the edge with Lee Block. 35-40 down the sidelines. He's got room. 50. 45-40. Bang down of bounds in Cincinnati territory. Looks deep. Dumps across the middle. Caught. Tawi Walker makes a move. Missed you. 30-yard line. Steps out of that tackle. 25 and he's down to the 24. Snap. Gabriel. Handoff. Nope. Play action. Throws across the middle. Nick Anderson in traffic. Hung on to it at the 5. Rolling left. Dumps Nick Anderson to the 2 to the 1. Diving. Touchdown. And the Sooners are on top in Cincinnati.
I got you.
Handoff Major. Runs right. Bounce downside to the 10. Outside he goes. Breaks a tackle. 15. Cuts to the 20. And he's tackled, I think, about a yard shy. Let's see what the spot is. The pass, Gabriel. Lobs it out. Caught. Walker. 20. Sets up for man 25. Runs over him. You get off of me. Barrels his way for the first down. Tawi Walker planted a barrel. Looks near side. It's picked up. He throws. Comeback catch made. Anthony first down. He's at midfield. Not good. Hold down. Kick is away, and he drilled it. Handoff. Kiner running right. Traffic. Knocked sideways. Dropped for a loss. Danny Stutzman is everywhere again. Back to pass. Looks left. He takes a shot at the end zone. Far sideline. Intercepted. Key Lawrence picked it off.
I'm a man on a mission.
Can't get away. They got it. It's a sack. Snap back. Hold is down. Kick is away. Driving kick. Does it have the distance? It does. Gabriel's got it. Hands to me.
I ain't waiting and wishing.
Snap. Gabriel hands to Tawi over the left side to the 5. Driving tacklers to the 2 to the 1. From the 1. Snap. Keeper Dillon breaks one tackle, reaching for the end zone, trying to get some help, and he's in! Dillon Gabriel, get off of me!
Run!
The 2 from the 20. Kiner set in motion, jumps back to pass. Looking, throws across the middle, tapped in the air, incomplete, busted up. Danny Stutzman. That broke it up. Shocker.
Hey, we running it. Hey, come back in. It gets serious over here.
I'm a man on a mission.
Back to pass. He's going to let it fly. Far sideline. Anthony trying to come back for it. He caught it. He caught it. Wow. Andrel Anthony. Snap is back. Hold is down. Kick is away. It's a driving, booming kick, and he splits the uprights. Immediately under pressure. Stutzman grabs it. He got it. Danny Boy wraps him up. Threw him down. It's a sack. Shotgun jumps back to pass. Looks left under pressure. He throws as he's going down. It's tipped. It's intercepted. Billy Bowman. Oski. Steps up trying to get by a guy. Stutzman comes up, made the tackle. He didn't get there. I don't see a flag, and they've turned him over on downs again. And Brent Venables gives a fist bump to the air.
I see you.
Oklahoma goes on the road and wins their Big 12 opener. Final score today in Cincinnati. Sooners 20 and Bearcats 6.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. OKLAHOMA. Our chant rolls on and on.
got to believe. You got to believe in each other. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in these coaches. We got to believe in this staff, okay, and this football family. You guys got me? All right, bring it in tight. Let's go. Great Stoops, what you got?
Hey, family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family.
Good job, boys.